Welcome to Listen.
Teacher Chatter.
This is Jill.
And Nash.
And obviously, I have a special guest with me today. My middle son, Nash, has decided to help me out today. So I very much appreciate that. Thank you, Nash, for being here.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, as always, we start with our highs and lows. Nash, do you want to start with yours or do you want me to start?
I want you to start.
Oh, okay. Well, you sound just like Robin. She always makes me do that.
Okay.
Okay. So, I do not have any lows this week. I would say that my high for the week, just watching my boys play some baseball. Two of them actually finished their season this week, and shout out to Cruz's team. They actually won their league and their tournament, and they just had a great experience overall, and just seeing him grow and tell people about how he won his games was really exciting. And then Nash has continued to have games, and he had a good little man. He was on third base one time this week. Remember this, Nash? You know what story I'm going to tell? No? Okay, he's on third base. His coach tells him to get a big lead. The catcher, what'd he do? He kind of looked at you like he was going to throw it, but he didn't. He threw it back to the pitcher, and what'd you do? Nash has so many great plays. He doesn't really remember all the things that he does. He stole home after the catcher threw it to the pitcher and ran home and scored for his team. So that was cool. And then Race had his last baseball tournament, and they did really well. And it's just great being a part of those things. And I was talking to some parents this weekend about how in those moments whenever they're struggling or there's like craziness in the game, there's so much growth that can happen. So, for instance, if you strike out, Nash, what should you do?
You should just go back in the
dugout
and just don't get sad or anything, because you have next round you can have another time.
Yeah, have another opportunity, right?
Yeah.
So we talk about some of those things and just growth. So, but I don't have any lows. So I'm actually going to pass it over to Nash. Nash, what was your high for the week?
Well, I stayed at my grandma's house and had a bunch of fun because my cousin was there, and I played with Legos a bunch, and yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, kind of like Legos?
Yeah.
Yeah. He is a building machine, this kid right here. He is super creative and all that he's able to do. So it's exciting. I think that's the other thing about being a parent and as a teacher, just seeing what your kids are going to do as they continue on. Well, this week it is, me and Nash, but Robin's obviously not here. So this is our mini episode. And so what I did this week is I had some kiddos, and I asked them the question, what makes a good teacher? You remember me asking you this question?
Yes.
Okay, so I have some responses from those kiddos, and then I'm going to kind of link up with a devotional for that.
What makes a good teacher is that they're humorous while they teach, because it makes it more fun to learn.
Play with her because she's special.
Hugs!
Because they're nice to give you hugs.
One that understands that if a kid's going through an anxiety attack or something, that they help it out and stuff instead of just ignore it.
When she makes you laugh when you're having a study. Well, it makes me happy when you're stressed. Hug her because I love her. Because she asks funny questions. I don't know why.
Okay, so what I love about that, that's coming from the mouth of kids. What makes a teacher a good teacher? Notice none of those were like high scores or any of those things. Really, what kids want is just that feeling, that deep feeling you can get with a teacher, huh, Nash?
Yeah.
That kindness and stuff they show. I love that they're saying hugs and being nice and understanding and having that humor and making things fun, playing, which makes you feel special, and just showing love. And Nash, have you had some teachers that have been able to do those things for you?
Yes.
Yes. Do I hang out with one of them a lot?
Yeah, Mrs. Hammond.
Oh, yeah. We've been very fortunate with our kids and the teachers that have been able to show them all of these things. Okay, so to think about that, I have some scriptures for us, and so the first one I'm going to share says, "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones," and that's from Proverbs 17:22. A cheerful heart is good medicine. Nash, what do you think that means?
Like, it helps your body. If you're nice to everybody, then, like, your body's good. And
Yeah, it's good medicine for us. And I think sometimes, maybe in a lot of professions, but in education in particular, we can kind of feel like that negativity around us. And right here, it's telling you, I mean, that's going to crush your spirit. Nobody wants that. We want to have a cheerful heart. So find those people and find those things around you that make you feel good. My other scripture is 1 Thessalonians 5:11, and it says, "Therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing." What do you think that means? Encourage one another, build each other up.
you should make people feel happier, not sad.
Yeah. And again, guys, that's what we want around us. Don't you like being around people, Nash, that just make you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so whenever we do that, just be out there encouraging each other, build each other up, find ways to do that. We're in summer break. It's kind of a nice time to do some of those things, but find some special time to do that. And so my challenge this week for you is to do just that. Go and spread some kindness, build people up, say some kind things. I think they say, like, with every negative comment, you need like 2 positives to follow. And so when you notice maybe that you're having some negative emotions about something, or maybe talking about something negatively, switch that over, because that's kind of that stuff that crushes our spirit. And I know we all are guilty of it. I do that. Nash, do you sometimes talk negative about things?
Yep.
But we got to switch it over. So if you have that negative thought or those things that you're talking about, start trying to think about some of the positives maybe that go along with it. And maybe write a list of the positive things that you have going along with that. So, all right. Well, some reminders for you. Nash, do you know what social media platforms we're a part of?
No.
We're a part of Facebook,
YouTube.
Yes, this episode's going to be on YouTube. And it's going to look like we're at the beach.
Yep.
Are we at the beach, Nash?
Nope.
He picked the background. Okay, that's how I got him in here. We've got Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Pinterest, we have all kinds of things. So you can find us pretty much anywhere. So go and look for us. And Nash, if they're going to rate us, what do you think they should rate us?
5.
A 5?
Yep.
You think this is a 5-star podcast?
100%.
100%. See, and if Nash says it, it has to be the truth, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, I sure appreciate you listening this week. And this is Listen.
Teacher Chatter.
This is Jill.
And Nash.
And we are so happy that you joined us and spent a little time with us this week. Nash, do you have any final things that you want to say?
Nope.
You want to say hi to anybody?
Hi, people watching this.
Or listening. All right. Have a fabulous week.